Hi, it's Gina with your Note of the Week. This week's topic is loss prevention. Statistically speaking, internal theft is much greater than external theft. And the most common way people steal is with bogus refunds, voiding completed tickets, and deep discounting at point of sale. So these are 3 areas you should monitor on a regular basis with reporting. Under sales history, reports, the 3 reports you want to run are return tickets, voided tickets, price exceptions history. So let's start with return tickets. I recommend running this on a regular basis, first of all, to establish statistical norms. For example, it's normal to have 5 returns a week, and all of a sudden that spikes to 10. Well, something's wrong. Perhaps you have defective merchandise, or perhaps something a little more nefarious is happening. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Return Tickets. I like to enable Item Detail and Show Payment Detail because people who do bogus refunds tend to have favorite items and favorite forms of payment, like cash or their own credit card. Be sure and click on Ticket History and define a date range, and then click on Preview. Once the report previews, you'll see the associate that processed the return and the customer. Now, hopefully you are capturing customer information for returns. That will allow you to actually call the customer from a service perspective to see how the return was handled. Was the associate friendly? Did they offer something in exchange? And hopefully you don't get any surprises like, "Who are you? And I've never been to your store." And also be very wary of multiple returns to the generic cash customer. Time to start asking questions if you see that. Another report you want to run on a regular basis is voided tickets. The voided tickets report focuses on tickets that were voided after they were completed. And again, you're establishing a norm. Oh, it's normal to have 5 voids a week, and all of a sudden it spikes. Something's wrong. Perhaps somebody needs retraining, or perhaps somebody is stealing. So I'll click on Voided Tickets. And once that parameter loads, I like to enable Item Detail and Show Payment Detail because, again, people who steal have favorite items and favorite forms of payment. Make sure to visit the Void History Header tab, define a date range, and click on Preview. And then once the preview loads, you can see the customer, the cashier or sales associate, the item, and the form of payment. Last but not least, price exceptions. This report focuses on line price overrides on the fly at point of sale. And again, you're establishing norms. It's normal to have 5 price overrides a week, and all of a sudden it spikes to 10. Something's wrong. Perhaps the merchandise on the floor is labeled incorrectly, or perhaps somebody's giving sweetheart deals to their friends. So I'll click on Price Exceptions. And the only thing you need to do here is visit Ticket History, define a date range, and click on Preview. Here's how you read the report. This column here, where it says Price and Normal. Normal is what the item is currently priced at, and price is what it's sold for. Also notice the cashier is listed here under User. And that's it. That's your Note of the Week on loss prevention. Thanks for joining me. Talk with you next week. Thanks for joining me for this session of Note of the Week. Hope to see you again soon. We would love to hear from you. If you would like to submit a question for Note of the Week, email training@cksystem.com. And on the subject line, type Note of the Week. If you would like to schedule training time or request a free training catalog, call me at 888-476-7911, extension 3. Talk to you next week. Bye.